Hey Taurus, what's good Taurus? TT here with a channel message for all of my Taurians. If y'all are new, welcome to our love nest. And if you're returning, welcome back you guys. Today I'll be doing things a tad bit differently. The overall energy is the Empress, okay? So if you resonate with this Empress energy, if you're just feeling like a magical creature during this time, this is a confirmation for you that we got a couple confirmations for you, specifically those that are in that Empress energy right now. Whenever you're guided to this reading, remember, there's a lot of Tauruses out there. All of us are not vibrating on the same frequency, so if it doesn't resonate with you, let it go, and we're gonna leave that right there. So Spirit wants me to go into confirmations before we get into the channel message, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So for those of you that are experiencing a lot of delays in communication, delays in messages, delays in relationships, divine unions, and things like that, let's see what's going on. I feel like a lot of things are going to be being revealed to you. So if you've been getting intuitive hits and nudges about certain things, that's kind of like what we're about to tap into right now. All right. So what are the delays in regards to Spirit? What are the delays about? All right. So these delays that have been coming in is about forgiveness. So this may be someone else that you need to forgive, and that's what's preventing it from coming in. It's like you have moved away from the relationship, but Spirit is saying that there's something that you're still harboring. There's something that has really hurt your heart and is preventing you from opening up your heart to somebody else. It's giving me warm and scorn type of energy, whether you're male or female. The divine feminine energy is hurt, and so Source is trying to shine light on an area or a topic that you may be sensitive about. Okay. Sensitivity is definitely here. Like something hasn't been fair. A part of your journey hasn't been fair. This entire situation hasn't been a fair fight for a lot of you, and you feel as if you have been forsaken. Your good nature has been forsaken. The chaos and disruption has really taken a toll on you. I do feel like this is energy of you feeling like you're all alone out here in this fight, and the presence of God or Source isn't really that present to you during this time. So the delays is pretty much allowing Source to help heal that part of you, allowing Source to go in and really see what's the root cause of this conflict that you're currently going in. So this may be specific for a select handful of you, and if you resonate with that, this is your confirmation that Spirit is your friend, not your enemy. Okay. And I know the things, it may sound like Spirit is taking sides and not really taking into consideration how much you have had to go through personally, how much you've had to endure personally. But I promise you, if you allow the help that is being offered to you, the messages that are being offered to you, to really, if you open your heart to it and you allow it to seep in, and stop fighting it. This is Spirit pretty much saying like you're fighting the help at this point. You're fighting the person that is sent to help you. This could be someone in your life that is trying to help you. This could be a divine feminine energy that's trying to help you, Taurus, and you fighting that energy. This could be a mother figure and you fighting that person. This could be just anything that is that's giving you tough love. I feel like this is a confirmation for those of you that you've been feeling like you've been getting nothing but tough love. Saturn energy. Okay. So let's keep it moving. Let's talk about those of you where you have been patient. Okay. Though things have been unfair for you, though you've had to wait as well. But you're still being patient. And so if you know that you're being asked to keep being patient, let's get you some confirmations as well. Okay. All right. All right, those of you on your self-love journey, you looking good. Male or female, doesn't matter. You're being patient. You're taking care of yourself. It's looking good. Hold that vibration. Don't let it go. I also feel like you won't be single much longer. Okay, it's coming to a close for you. So if you have an idea or inclination that these messages about these divine unions coming together is about you, this is your confirmation that my patient babes out there, yes, those messages are for you specifically. Your dreams, your wildest dreams are coming into fruition. Don't stop holding that self-love frequency. Don't stop taking care of yourself, healing yourself, and manifesting. Okay, dreaming. Okay, I like it so far. All right, let's get into those of you that need a confirmation about your dreams. Okay, you've been having downloads throughout your dreams. You've been having an inspiration in your dreams. But before we get into your inspiration, I want to talk about these ideas, these thoughts that are coming to your head. You need confirmation if that's something that you should move forward with. Let's see. For the confirmation, for those that are having downloads and ideas of thoughts. Okay. I feel like you're I feel like something is getting, like, you may need to pray or raise your vibration. Okay. Especially if you're having negative thoughts, or you're connected to someone that is projecting negative thoughts towards you. Clarify for ideas, Spirit, please. Evidence. Okay, so yeah, for those of you that are kind of getting like inclination, suspicion that someone is working on you or someone is projecting negative thoughts towards you, preying on your downfall, things like that. My detectives, my Tauruses that can't nothing get past you. You know how to pick up on every shadow, every low vibration, every attachment. You know how to rebuke. I rebuke you in the name of X, Y, and Z. You know how to pick up on you. Y'all are shadow workers. For those of you that be having like those aha moments about certain people vibrating low, and you be like, that person's sick. That person got issues. Yeah, I know about that person over there. If you get those types of messages often, I feel like y'all may be spiritual shadow workers, whether you are aware of it or not. Y'all are the healers, the shadow work healers, where you have the ability to dispel or dismantle low vibrational entities. Y'all know how to exorcise, so y'all may be spiritual exorcists and things like that. Or you work for or maybe you are pastors and preachers and things like that, and you already do that, and you be like Shatta Hay and hit you on the forehead and watch a nigga drop and get back up, and y'all do it all over again. That's y'all. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like you are, when you get a little inclination or your spidey senses go off about something and you just need to like get some type of confirmation or proof, I feel like it's going to hit your mind first. It's going to come in your head like an idea, like a wild thought. And you're like, dang, I knew something was off with that person. So you can tell when someone's off and what's stressing them out, what's ailing them, what's bothering them. Strong confirmation for you guys. It's lonely. You being a shadow worker can be very lonely. It can be very isolating. You may do root work as well. I'm seeing herbalists. I'm seeing a lot of shamans. And it can be very difficult. You may get a lack of sleep because you're always cleansing other people. Okay. I feel like this, you may come from a long line of herbalists. You may come from a long line of shamans and things like that. So this is another confirmation for you that you're going to have a soul tribe, that you're going to have a partner, because I'm seeing Ed and Lorraine. Like, whoever y'all be out here like that, like spiritual warriors and goons like that, you finna have your Ed and Lorraine type of relationship. That's what I'm seeing here. I see y'all going from house to house, like cleansing the house, raking the house, removing attachments, doing different things like that. I feel like you are being prepared for a transition in your life. Okay. I see you like being prepared to let go of a karmic relationship and to get with a divine union. Okay. There was a karmic relationship for this type of dynamic that also helped you prepare for your divine union. So I do feel like if you haven't already, you may be picking up on the signs that you're not going to be able to save somebody that you have been trying to, you've been trying to save this person for a long time. I feel like they're going to leave you or something like that, or you've lost a lot of people. But I feel like you're not meant to chase after this person, okay? Confirmation for those of you that have been kind of battling a stranger in your house, or someone that you have children with that is a little off, okay? I feel like you're going to be noticing that something has had a hold on this person since they were young, okay? You may have an inclination or an idea of what type of entity it is, but it does feel like since they were like a young child, they had this entity on them. You're going to be lured away from your spiritual purpose the more you try to save this person. They're going to have to save themselves and start at the beginning, and they're going to be put on spiritual hold in a spiritual cell to find their way back to source again. But your course is being redirected. Okay. All right. So let's move on, because you got a lot for whoever had that message. Next message, Spirit. Confirmation for those that have been getting inspiration to do certain things, to try certain things. What's your confirmation? Some of y'all, you've been getting inspiration to get out of a relationship, okay, or to get out of a job. This inspiration is coming into your life to confirm that it's time for you to change your career path. If something is stressing you out at work and you feel like you overheating and you irritated, this is your confirmation. It's time to get out of that shit. All right. Confirmations for my inspiration. Oh yeah, what I told you. It is time, right on time. Some of y'all, I see you resigning or feeling the urge to resign during PTO, like not come back. I'm seeing no call, no show. I'm also seeing scenarios where you go on break and you just don't come back. Okay. And you ain't gonna answer your phone. They gonna get the picture or get the message that means that you ain't coming back. I don't think you're gonna leave anything in your cubicle anyway that you don't want or that you couldn't get back. All right. So I see you kind of like hiding away and no call, like a sick day or taking a sick day, and you like, fuck it, I'm sleeping in today. Fire me if you want to. And I feel like this is this is because you meant to be your own boss, babe. You ain't meant to work for nobody else. You ain't meant to be sitting around sucking your teeth and being like, oh, I'm so frustrated, saving all my damn money. I'm working till I'm 60 just for me to damn not be able to see the fruits of my labor. I still gotta kiss somebody else's ass. I'm paying into a 501(c)(3) 67820, and I ain't never probably gonna see it anyway. It's probably gonna go to all my badass kids and to my no good ass husband or wife. This is your inspiration that you've been buying into the American dream, and it ain't that nice. It's really mean. Oh my God. Spirit, what you got me doing today? Okay, moving on. Get out of that job. Confirmation for you. Oh, Spirit is passing out gifts today. Okay, planning. What you planning? For my Tauruses that are planning some shit. Whew. You planning to get away from a crazy motherfucker. This person is cuckoo. They lost all their marbles. Okay. So, planning. Why are you keeping it a secret though? You planning either you're planning a family getaway or you're planning to get away from a family. Oh, okay. So I got someone here that's planning an escape getaway. So confirmation for you if you should leave or if you should accept someone's apology. That's a hell no. Confirmation if you've been planning your great escape to like pack your shit, leave the shit, come back for it, get your kids, hide your keys, hide your wives, put them somewhere high, high on higher ground where this person can't find it and shit like that. This is your confirmation. Do it. Okay, do it. And I feel like you're getting you're protected. Whatever you're planning, it's protected because like I said, you're dealing with a crazy person. All right. And if you let this person know too much, they will keep apologizing to make you hesitate and make you want to come back or this back and forth type of shit. So you are being protected as you plan your great escape from somebody that's been stressing you out. Okay. I feel like you try to go the legal route and kick somebody out. This could be a roommate as well. Somebody keeps being sorry. I'm sorry I didn't do this. I'm sorry I didn't communicate. I'm sorry I didn't see the email. I'm sorry I didn't see the text message. They just sorry. And I feel like you're going to be spiritually guided not to grant this person entry or access back into your life because this person is spiritually working on you. I'm seeing someone conjure up shit. They ain't really got no money. They're just hoping that you'll feel sorry for them and keep paying for their ass, okay? And like they're testing to see how well you pick up on it, and that's going to be a confirmation for them if you really about that life, and they gonna fuck around and find out. Because you spiritually protected, and I feel like it's the spiritual guides that's gonna fuck this person up. Okay, moving on. So all my vigilant, okay, my vigilantist. Well, I don't know what that means. I heard vigilance. Okay. What message, what confirmation do you have for them, Spirit? Aww. You're so sweet. No one would ever think this about you. I feel like for those of you, y'all are right on time. Y'all have spirit babies coming towards you. Yeah, I want to say if you've been having like this inclination to like stay on top of your health, stay on top of your commitment, focus on your spiritual path, really give something your all and not wait till the last minute. Y'all are the non-procrastinators. Y'all see something that you need to work on and you just start doing it. You have a partner that's coming into your life that is just like you. They are not no procrastinator, no slacker. They get right to business. They mean what they say. The both of y'all carry your own weight. I'm seeing someone that exercises a lot or jogs for fun. I feel like you're going to have people that want to know what's going on in your life. They're going to be trying to like break in or break this connection up, but it ain't going to work. I feel like you got to this point. You're going to be y'all going to be telling people how y'all got to this point through loving yourselves and putting yourselves first and creating a sacrament between the both of you. And this is why your family is so protected. This is why this union is so protected. So continue being vigilant in whatever spirit it's like y'all are obedient and y'all jump to it. Y'all don't wait for the signs or synchronicities. Y'all have a bond. Y'all word is y'all bond. Y'all committed. Okay? Fully committed. Nobody can play on y'all top. That's what I heard. Okay? So good for you guys. Keep doing that. Spirits is like congratulations. Y'all made it. Okay? So I heard I heard London. What is her name? All right, so if y'all are part of my members, if y'all are part of the Stay Nested member tier, y'all know what I'm talking about. Or if y'all saw that TikTok where she was like, where Paris was like, London, what is her name? And London didn't want to tell Paris what the person's name was because she didn't want that girl to get fucked up. All right, y'all about to show someone the storm. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, y'all are the type of Tauruses that I'm speaking to right now, where it's like y'all are real protective over people that y'all love. Y'all don't play about people that y'all that been doing that. Like, y'all are the saviors, okay? The heroes, my superheroes out here. Y'all come through right in the nick of time. I feel like y'all are very responsible. Y'all know how to get out of situations, but more importantly, y'all know how to persevere. Strong persevering energy here. Y'all also help extend that out to other people. Y'all could be in my older collective as well. Like, I feel like y'all are the ones that where someone may want to be going through a difficult time, and they may want to pay you for your services to help them through this difficult time. And I feel like y'all gonna be like, no, thank you. I don't need it. You don't need to pay me. I'm doing this because I want to do it. I feel like y'all are the Parises of this collective, where y'all are like, you know, you don't have to pay me. I know I'm giving you this donation because I want to give it to you. I'm doing this because I just know, like, God put it on my heart to be there for you. Y'all are the heroes, okay? So y'all are gifts, earth angels. You protect those that you love, and I feel like you have a very keen sense of discernment. You go the distance, and I feel like you're about to be spiritually asked by the divine to protect someone, cover someone, put them in your prayers, cover their gift, share your gift of protection over someone that may be being trapped or bamboozled, you know. And this can show up in many different forms, so use your own discernment. But I am seeing that if you know you the Parises out there, and when you see a bully, you don't like a bully, you finna extend your gift to someone else so they don't have to ever be in this type of situation ever again. Okay. Whew. All right, so let's see. So for all my Tauruses that are guarded during this time, if you know that you are guarded from love, it's really hard for you to open your heart. Things have just been unfair. Let's see what your confirmation is. Oh, damn. I feel like something has always seems to backfire or come back around. Like, every time you try to cut a cord, it's almost like someone else comes back around, and that's why you're guarded. Like, this is also for those of you confirmation where, like, you don't think you're ever going to be able to get over someone or losing somebody, but someone's trying to tell you to, like, stop trying to fight for someone that don't want to be with you. Stop trying to hold on to someone energetically that doesn't want you, or something like that. See it as a blessing in disguise that someone else cut you like a bad habit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sit there and hold them accountable and start, you know, light pitchforks and go around tarot land to talk about and post on everybody else's videos about how this person is shit to you. Okay, you don't have to do that. We know you hurt. We know that you are a very prominent advocate for narcissism and toxic shit. We get it. We understand you have been hurt before. Okay? That does not mean that everybody else needs to feel your pain too. We get it. That's what Spirit is saying. And sometimes it's okay not to be okay, and to sit with that emotion. And like I said, you don't have to go and start a riot and need everyone to know. Like, this is attention seeker. It's not always about you. Spirit's talking to my attention. People that needs the attention brought on to certain areas of how certain things was unfair. And until they get that justice, until they get that, they never at peace, and they never gonna be happy, and they mad, and they committed to seeing someone under the jail Oh Lord, in the grave and all the other types of parades that stop it. Okay, no, 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 we're not gonna do that. Spirit is saying you're going to commit yourself to a spiritual holding cell that we talked about in the very beginning, and it's going to create delays for you, and you're going to lock yourself into some fate that does not look good unless you like wearing orange. Unless you like wearing orange, dropping the soap. I gotta go. Spirit, come on now. Come on now. All right. Confirmation for those of you that are accepting a judgment. Okay, you're accepting what Spirit has decided. Okay, you're like, whatever's fair, whatever's right, I accept it, Lord. Whatever has to be, let it be. Okay, who are you lying to? Spirit is saying, who are you lying to? You saying I accept whatever comes my way. You know damn well you want to. That's just something that you're telling yourself because you feel like it's the right thing to do. You feel like it's the right thing to do. You feel like it's the right thing to do. I don't know. I was picking up someone that went to AA, or they're a recovering addict or something like that. That may not be you, but maybe someone connected to you. Listen. Clarify fairness, Spirit. Okay. I'm not even going to play this game with you. Whoever is in this energy of like all is fair in love and war, or it's fair, I just want to be fair, I'm going to call that cap. Okay? I'm going to call that cap. Like, if you're pretending to be unbothered, I'm going to call that cap, because I feel like you've already done something to assure. The reason why you're so relaxed is because you already set some shit in motion. You just ain't going to tell nobody that. You ain't going to admit that. All right? And I'm not going to sit here and try to prove shit to nobody. So moving on. So let's talk about one who's always calculating shit. Okay? And unconcerned about the feelings of other people. Okay. Okay, my carefully calculated, compartmentalized, strategic Tauruses. What's your confirmation? Okay. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, do not lift your foot off their neck. Okay, because I am seeing this energy. Okay. Like, everything that you do is intentional, okay? Everything that you do is intentional. You walk alone. You know why it is that you're here. You know why it is that you're doing what you're doing. You give no fucks about who has a problem with the way in which you utilize your intuition. I'm picking up an intuitive Taurus, okay? Yeah, imagination, the way you utilize your intuition, who you need to cut off. Like, you don't give a fuck about who likes it and who don't like it. They want you to hold that energy, even if it's family or friends, people from your past. Yeah, Spirit's really utilizing you at this time. Yeah, you could be a reader for sure, because I am picking up intuitive readers. Something isn't over. The storm isn't over yet, but stay committed, because I feel like whoever sent out a hit for you, it's gonna backfire tenfold. It's already being returned to sender, but you're still feeling the residual. Okay, there's something about you're receiving the residual effects, the last little remnants. So it's not quite over yet, but whatever grave they dug for you, okay, they prepared too. And you're gonna be blessed, and these people are gonna watch you succeed. Damn, fully committed. I'm telling you, there's a goal, and actually these people prepared you forward. So they got caught up in this trap was built already. Oh, you know what I see here? Spirit is saying that Spirit knew that they were going to attack you. So they prepared you to be very calculated. They prepared you to say exactly what you were going to say, because they knew that these low vibrational energies was going to fall for the trap, and they fell right into their own ditch. And you finna cash in on their own sacrifice, if you feel what I'm saying. All right, because they were too busy focusing on what you got going on in your life. So let's talk about my communicators. My communicators. That's my baby mama. All right, so I'm seeing my Casanovas, my sweet talkers. They don't have to be a baby mama, but I am seeing those of you that can talk the draws off of somebody. Let's see what you get, whatever you like. Confirmation for you is that you don't have to do nothing because this person wants you to. So if you know that you are being accused of, oh, you manipulated me, or oh, you tried to seduce me, or oh, you left me hanging, or oh, you kept me on red, you act like you weren't interested. These people knew from the start that they were out to come and get you, that they wanted you more than you wanted them. And I feel like you may have just, let them experience it a time or two, and then they became addicted. They tried to create a soul tie with you. They tried to create some type of sexual tie with you, and then tried to blame it on you as if you tried to serenade them or you tried to trap them. No, you did not. Confinement in reverse. You did not try to trap them. You were not trying to do any of that. You were not trying to control them with your mind and read into their life. You weren't not trying to do none of that. But you were definitely able to see that that's what their intentions were to you. And I feel like you let them I feel like you rejected these people or their advances, and they're just mad. And they'll be all right, because they're going to learn today that when a Taurus says no, a Taurus means no. No matter how much of a sweet talker, no matter how much of a flirtatious person that Taurus can be, you are not responsible for another person's vibe. You feel me? So indulgence in reverse is saying that you know that they just love sick, okay? They wish they could have that old Taurus thing back, but you ain't saving these hoes. That's what I heard. Okay, you sending them back to God. You need to go heal your relationship with your mama. You need to go heal your relationship with your daddy. You need to go heal your relationship with God. I am not here to save you. Shit. All right, if you're a scientist, okay, or you like to study the, like my physicians, my physics, people that are like you study shit, math, scientists, mathematicians, y'all. Ooh, what is this? I feel like you're being asked not to take a deal or some type of plea, especially if someone's trying to hold you accountable for something that you didn't do. You're being asked, not to accept some type of plea, because I feel like somebody's prosecutor or somebody, especially if you're dealing with any legal situations and you're like a psychologist, a doctor, a surgeon, you work for like mathematics, a teacher. I feel like you may need to get a new lawyer. Okay, I'm not giving you legal advice, but I am seeing in the cards, okay? Where it's like they maybe want to offer you a plea deal or something like that. You might want to look into that a little bit more, okay? Pray about it. They want you to ask God to give you a sign, clarity, if you should fight for a relationship or over property, over a marriage, especially if you're dealing with like, and mathematicians could also be like an accountant, or those of you that are accountants, y'all are lawyers, or y'all are like people that really work with pushing numbers, stock markets, and maybe maybe you're going through a marriage dispute about cheating or something like that, or families involved. I feel like they want you to pray. They want you to pray about it, talk to your spiritual team, and find out, or get a spiritual reading and find out if you should push harder for a relationship. Yeah, I was picking up on justice energy. Or if you should let the relationship go. I feel like you're going to need to first talk with yourself, your spiritual team, and then after you receive that message, then you go and get like a follow-up, a second opinion, to confirm what your intuition was already getting, okay? Yeah, because I feel like they playing with you. They playing with you, and they trying to make you pay for something. And it's because you got a lot of money or you have a lot of resources, and they want to take you for everything that you have. And I feel like you want love, but they on a whole nother time. These are people that's like, take them for everything that they got. All right. They dirty. I'm seeing they come from dirty money. All right. So those of you that are in the Air Force, you fly or you travel across the world, I see you getting a lot of friends or meeting people all over the world. Yeah, I don't see you want to be this way. I see you befriending somebody from another country or across the world. And normally you don't like to get involved in domestic disputes, or you don't like to get involved in certain situations that don't involve you because you really value your peace. But I feel like you're going to want to defend a friend or a close friend that you have. And it's because y'all are meant to not only just be friends, but y'all are also meant to be long lifetime friends, partners. You know what I'm saying? Collaborate with each other, network with each other. It's going to be a relationship that's endearing. Okay. And it does look like it progresses to something more and more and more and more and more. It grows over time. You're going to get a lot of pushback about your relationship, your jobs. I see you changing careers as well. For those of you that are in like a career or a job where you got to do a lot of fighting for your rights. I see something being easier for you. Everything's about to be easier for you. And I feel like it's a part of your destiny as well. Especially if you spend majority of your life like single or not being able to settle down. I see you having like a best friend, colleague, and you finally getting the family and creating the traditions that you've always wanted when you were a kid. Woo! Talk about confirmations. So let's see, Taurus. Let's wrap this up. Oh my God. Spirit, I didn't know what you was going to. Okay. All right. So you're going to be getting messages and signs and synchronicities all this week, symbols. I heard stay woke. No. They be creeping. Wherever you go to get your daily guidance messages, I feel like that's going to be a frequency that you can trust. You're also going to be guided to really focus more on earthly matters this week. So I feel like you may be subbing in as a substitute teacher for somebody, or your elders are asking you to kind of like tap in to more everyday mundane topics and things like that to kind of help humanity connect the dots. Okay, they need you on the front line right now, and maybe you don't like being on the front line because you've really invested your growth and expansion towards vibing high above all of this low vibrational shit. But I do feel like there's a blessing at the end of this path for you. It feels like an initiation, but you have been given it's a short-term assignment, and I feel like you're going to help facilitate humanity get through a difficult season and really focus on this transformation that is being spiritually groomed, okay, and cultivated on in our bodies, our mind, our spirit, okay? And it's almost like your ancestors like enlisted you as the representative for them. They're like, oh yeah, we want our great whatever to be the one to take on this assignment, okay? And I feel like you are a facilitator for some type of great change, all right? And there is travel involved, okay? It's giving me that Pocahontas energy, but not in that context. But it's like how she was the daughter of a great chief, and she was asked, you know, we're not going to sit here and argue about the story, okay? Just go with the story for a second. The bag here, you're going to be asked to connect with certain people. You're going to be asked to sit in certain rooms with certain people. You are a representative of your tribe, a representative of your culture. You're meant to also heal this pattern of some injustice that was done when your ancestors went to this particular part of the land or region. Some point in time in history, they weren't treated well, or there was some trauma that was created. Well, you going back to that land and having a totally different experience heals so many past historic events because you're the representative of that bloodline, okay? And I feel like this is going to be a major milestone or an achievement here. Especially to those that have been kind of looking at you like you're not really connected, you're not really as gifted as you portray yourself to be. I feel like you're going to be shedding some light on a lot of different stuff. Because when I see NASA here, it's telling me like you're talking about things that are yet to come. So you may have like a lot more futuristic downloads that you receive, but it's not time to put it out yet. So since it's not quite time to put it out yet or speak about those events quite yet, because certain major points on the timeline hasn't happened yet, you're being asked to like go somewhere else in the meantime and really work on more hands-on, okay, mundane topics, okay? You are an earth angel having a human experience. And I feel like you're a divine one that's been chosen to kind of like, visit other countries and sip wine, break bread, have conversations, network, okay? Talk about love. And I feel like you are, someone got you and got their eye on you. Okay, it's like you also have people hating on you, your perspective, but it's someone else. Like they can hate you all they want. Someone else loves you though. All right, and I feel like someone wants to talk to you. They want to talk to you and share with you their perspective and things like that. It's very, it's like they want to take you on a journey back to their childhood. They want to take you on a journey, show you certain places of their town where they grew up, memories, childhood memories. Someone also has been healing their inner child. Okay, woman holding a coin. What I told you. So I feel like this is like traveling. I feel like you're going to be traveling. It's not about love right now. Even though I said someone is secretly admiring you, but it's not going to be about love. I think that person's going to hide that very well. It's going to be more of like a professional networking type of thing. But I feel like it's also going to bring you both together. And there's something about healing. It's your destiny to heal this memory. This history. So you may be visiting like significant monumental locations in history. around the world, pyramids, major landmarks that have gone down in history or that are still relevant today. Yeah, you're gonna be looking good, okay? You're gonna be well known around the world, okay? See these flowers? Yeah, you're gonna be happy and successful. And I feel like there's gonna be a philosopher that also, there's like a philosopher that likes you as well, or they want to hire you as like a professional assistant or something like that. They kind of like, oh my God, I feel like somebody, wow, there's gonna be like someone, because I'm seeing two energies here. One of them is like a smooth talker. The other person is really endearing and really sweet, but they're not approaching you from, they're just approaching you from like a friendly business type of relationship. And the other person is gonna like ask this other person, you know, like what's the situation, what's going on between you and this person. And based off what they say, they're gonna attempt to like partner with you, because you're not like in an official relationship or something like that. They're gonna hit on you. Somebody's gonna hit on you. And I feel like that person is not what you want to be fucking with. But I think that the other person is kind of struggling with letting you know how they feel about you. So it's one of those things where the other person, I don't think you're interested in it, but it's like there's something about this entire dynamic where yeah, someone's gonna try to get you caught up in their web. I don't think it's anything to fear, because you have someone that's going to kind of tell you about this person and things like that. They're not going to want to sound like a hater, but they're going to kind of trust that you know how to look for like you know how to tell. Okay, but I do feel like it's a past situation or a past life situation. You're going to meet a past life person in your life as well that's coming back around to take you from somebody else. And they're going to be very in this pursuing type of energy. So take it how it resonates. Let me close out this reading. So what's your self-care message for Taurus? Self-care message for Taurus. All right, so you're going to be, spend time with friends. Number 49, connect with crystals, create a sacred space. And then we have intuition. So yeah, this entire message is about you kind of like amplifying your intuition this week. And then talking about it, having something, this is like good topics as well to have with like your social groups. I'm seeing creating like group chats and stuff like that to talk about different spiritual projects. Confirmation if you've been kind of feeling drawn to do that. Okay, so let's get your closing message, Taurus. Whew. We have Raven, Shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. Taurus, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. Until next time. Bye.